I love that song. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Celeste Silver Cord, bringing you some cards and coffee. I know it's been a minute, y'all. I don't know. I titled this video Gravity because I was thinking about Einstein and Newton today and how there is like this warring faction between those who believe in Newton's theory of gravity and those who believe in Einstein's theory that the universe is pushing in on us and that's what holds us to the planet. And I just was always like, I don't understand why can't both be true? Why can't there be a force called gravity, a grounding force that magnetizes us kind of to the earth? And why can't there also be the effects of outside things that come in and affect us? I mean, it explains, Einstein's theory explains why retrogrades affect us at all, right? It's the planets are so big and they're moving through space, and as they move through space, they bend space around them. So like as Mercury's coming up on us, and I say this every time, it's almost like we can feel it. It's that like you can hear the footsteps coming up behind you. And it's the weight and the fact that Mercury is moving so fast and is bending space around us. We're bending space around us, right? And as they pass us, it's like the electrical grids just kind of like string instruments bang against each other, creating a frequency that we can all feel the vibrations of, right? And we can feel the pressure of Mercury pushing down on us right now. But dude, still for real? We're still in the process of clearing out a lot of DNA karma right now, and we are desperately needing to connect with the earth. A lot of people are connecting way too much into other things, very 3D basic things, and we need to start connecting back into earth, and we need to start connecting back into a level of reality. We got the Goddess deck today, my Sun Moon Tarot in a can, and one of my playing decks. Got my lavender sticks. Been changing a lot up lately too, guys. You know, I essentially I played roulette with the universe. What? I kept feeling this pressure to make videos, but I kept not wanting to make videos because I kept getting upset that I couldn't get one of my final dental procedures done that I had been scheduling and having to reschedule all of 2020. And then I was able to finally get into the dentist the 7th. And they told me then that I could get a cleaning done on January 11th, but I wouldn't be able to get my filling fixed until February 22nd, 222. And I was like, oh, man, really? I don't want to do this another month like this. I am sick of it. I did it all of 2020. I started my channel September 2017, but I didn't start doing videos till 2018. I did it. I started out with my hands, and then it forced me. It was like, dude, you need to do the face videos. So I started doing the face videos, and yeah, I manifested a lot of work getting done in 2019, but then it stalled out in 2020, and I was like, dude, no. I told the universe straight up, I'm not doing another face video until I get my filling fixed. And then I wanted to work on my moon videos. So I actually managed to pull off doing the spell video for this on the crescent moon. And I also, when I finished, it was 11:11. And by 12 o'clock, there's a card that's right outside up. By 12 o'clock, I got a call from the dentist saying that I could go in tomorrow, which was yesterday, and get it fixed. So, yeah. So I went and I got it fixed yesterday. And as you should always do when you make deals with the universe and the universe responds, honor that request. 3 cards I side up here. I'm debating if I want to keep them. You know what? I'm going to put them up. I'll show you guys them. I'm not sure what reading they're left over from. But no old energies. Actually, I've decided. I'll tell you right now, the center line is reversed, both cards. I don't know what's going on, y'all. You know, I wish people would tell me when they're mad at me and things like that instead of just the cold shoulders. Aries hate that shit. Why? Because we can't do it. Aries don't cold shoulder. They just cut you off forever. But we won't cold. But we'll tell you why before we go. Almost always. Almost always. If we didn't, then we didn't plan on cutting you off forever. Little tip. All right, how are we doing on time? All right, for the 3D line. The 3D line doesn't look too bad. You got the 3 of Pentacles, a team going on around you. The King of Pentacles really having some control over your routines and things there. The 8 of Pentacles working on your skills. There's still a little bit of a background noise going on there with the 9 of Swords. I think feeling kind of trapped on the Pentacle timeline. But, you know, you got to choose a direction, stick to it if you want to have a bunch of success. So, you know, but that's what you know, right? And you're balancing your emotions around that. So that looks great. So around your 3D line, you're looking pretty stable, and you're still able to stabilize a lot of your energies here. Let's see what's going on for the 40 line, though. On the 40 line, starts out with the 9 of Swords. So this is already in your thoughts and your minds in the realm right here. Not the one that you can control right here, but the one right here. That's where all the anxiety is lying. I feel like this is the 4 of Wands in this one, which a lot of people do the doorway card, but in this deck, it's not the doorway card. Look, it's on either side of like a steering wheel, and it represents the completion of a cycle, finally balancing out the energies and being able to steer your passions. But I feel like in gaining control, like I said, they're on either side of the wheel there. Very interesting, right? You get 2 of Cups reversed. So I feel like a lot of people are in separation with a very important soul to them. It's 2 of Cups reversed, and that's what it is. I do see, though, around you, friendship-wise, things look really good. But it's ending with the 5 of Cup energy, which is just, I think you could put on a brave face for your friends, but really deep within, you're still thinking about how this cycle is complete, but somehow you guys ended up on either side of the wheel. What does 5D have going on right now? What does it have to say about this? The 5D says, embrace the age of Aquarius, guys. It's a time of hope and renewal. What did you think it was going to be like? Stick to it, man. Be quick thinking. Be perceptive. Be logical. Use reason. The Queen of Swords does not wave around her sword running at people with a bunch of illogical arguments that don't make no goddamn sense, right? She sticks to what's important, what's most important around her, how to actually affect and control that which is around her and within her control. All right? She believes a good conspiracy. A good conspiracy is something that there is facts and things around it and things, there's facts to it. A good theory has no facts. So she puts that into perspective before she starts waving her sword, right? She keeps herself a bit in control. And she can be a bit bitchy, and that is what it is. What if people are going to keep coming with arguments? She's just going to have to cut them out because it's not worth it. Pick and choose your battles. Is that the hill you want to die on? Right? There's still secrets coming out, y'all. There's still more to be revealed. And a lot of you are lost in the woods because you cannot see the forest because you're focused on every little tiny tree. And a lot of people are painting every little tiny tree as some horrific monster. And it's like a lot of you guys, I feel like, are like Snow White running through the woods right now, terrified of everything around her. And the trees are monstrous branches grabbing at her dress and everything else. And then she finally, what? Breaks down, cries, and comes to a realization that she is not grounded. And then once she calms down for a moment and remembers who she is and reconnects with the forest and releases and cries and releases it and just lays there and allows herself to ground deep and release all that energy into the earth. When she looks up around her, she is surrounded by the beauty of nature and forest creatures and those little synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whenever I've been really upset and I've gone out into nature, that's when some of the most amazing things will happen to me. I don't know. Yeah. Walking the trails and lizards will pop up and walk along with me, or dragonflies will fly like right next to my head for a good period of time. Things of that nature, butterflies, you know. I mean, it's not a fairy tale, but at the same time, y'all, a lot of people are creating monsters that aren't monsters. And you're terrifying yourself. There's enough going on the multiple dimensions right now. This is not like it was any time before. This is not a division of dragons versus angels right now. This is more like the dragons and the angels have now working together to try to defeat something else. But that something else has created factions of angels and dragons that are fighting each other. And that creates the war of those factions that are fighting each other are also fighting the dragons and angels that are working together. I don't know if any of this is making sense to anybody out there, but just know on the higher realms, a lot of these battles took place back in like August. Some of us were aware of the portal shifts and things of that nature. And it's been crazy because everybody's like, oh, this is happening now. No, this isn't happening now. Everything happening right now, the results and everything that's happening right now, the shifts that are happening right now, which way everything shifted was decided back in major dimensional battles back in August that most people were not even aware of. You just felt the angst of it on the collective. But the collective really didn't know what the angst was, so they just assigned labels to it because people have to know. This is what it is. All right. Well, I hope that made some sense to y'all, to somebody out there. There's some magic cards. Healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. And all this futzing and fighting and everything else. Have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been making healthy decisions for yourself? Do a little bit of greens too, just because I got them here. What do I do with that pink cloth? So upright, we got the waxing crescent. What seeds of intentions are you setting for the entire year right now? Where are your air thoughts and words focused at? Where are the physical actions that you're taking? This is earth. And what cycles are you allowing to end, and what are you allowing to be reborn? This is the new moon. So whatever you are focusing on right now, the culmination is going to be around the new moon for you. All right, y'all. I love you so much. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love you, and be back as soon as I can.